Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. Years ago, many years ago, probably about 17 years ago, I started working with a company called Northrop Grumman. And it was one of those times that the first day everything changed me. The woman who's the head of global responsibility, Sandra Evers Manley, was using the word love in corporate meetings, and not love of work or love of the assignment. She was talking about love of people. And, this is a company that's aerospace engineering, satellite systems, and we were talking to a group of engineers, and she was using the word love. And I was like, what is happening in here? Because it made me realize that as a social scientist who's dealing with people, it was okay for me to use this force as well. She knew something. And I was like, ooh. And then the CEO spoke, Wes Bush, and he's no longer the CEO there, but he was the CEO then. And he gave a formula that I have used for my life. And he said, if you want to increase the excellence, you have to increase the performance. And if you want to increase the performance, you need to measure it. You need to know where you are. I couldn't get my head off that statement. I was sitting there going, I was writing out formulas, and when I got back home, it occurred to me I didn't know where I was. In order to know where I wanted to go, I needed to even measure where I was. And yeah, I taught statistics, and number crunching is joyful. So I started a 7-day observation, a journal of observation. Not journaling. Journaling is talking to yourself in written form. Like, and then this happened, and then they said this, and then this happened. This was me making observations of what I got done when, what I ate it when I felt hungry, when I felt challenged, when I got frustrated, what was making me feel more stressed. But really, it was like, what am I accomplishing in what hours, and what are my best times? And I realized then it was a lot of work, was focused on family. Very little was focused on me. But I also realized that I was staying up way after I was getting anything done. I was just up. It was like, I ain't sleepy yet. I'm going to stay up. And that was back when I told myself all I needed was 4 hours of sleep. And clearly, I did not. Um, I also noticed that my best hours were super early in the morning. And so at the end of that week, I started using those early hours for productivity. And when I tell you my life changed, I got all kinds of things done. Everybody doesn't have the opportunity to shift their calendar because, they have to work within the hours of the way work works. But those hours before and after, we absolutely do. You get home and you sit in front of a computer, in front of a whatever, a tablet, a phone, and you're doing mindless things that drain you rather than things that give you life. Now, my internet is out at my house, and so I'm relying on the very weak cellular system signal because I also live back up in the cut. But I'm seeing my productivity go way up because I don't have access to those other things. Take the next 7 days. Don't, I'm going to wait and start on Sunday. No, start now. And just begin to mark down. Not a whole taking the time to write out lofty letters. Just jot down what you get done when, and watch. Watch. Because if you want to increase your excellence in whatever it is, you have to increase your productivity. If you want to increase your productivity, you need to measure it. But you also need to figure out what it is that you love, who it is that you love, and are you giving your time to those whom you truly love? I love you.